All right, this is Preston Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina, and today I wanted to talk about clearances for entrance cables, um, which you can see right here. So I've got what we're going to do is start off with this illustration, go through it, and then we're going to end with a video, which is actually what spurred the whole thing. I went out to look at a roof yesterday, and I was looking at it to find out the layers, a number of layers, but that's not what the video is going to be about. When I got out there, I saw the entrance cable laying right on the ridge of the lower roof, which is a no-no. And I actually misspoke in there. I said a 2-inch clearance. It's actually supposed to be a 3-inch clearance from the ridge of the roof, but either way, it was wrong, and it was written up in the report. Thank goodness, and it's got to be corrected. But that made me think that would be a good video. So I'm going to show you that video, and all good except the part where I say 2-inch clearance. It should be a 3-inch clearance. So I'm going to correct that in advance. But anyway, let's take a look. So what we're talking about is an entrance cable that comes in for the power for a house. Your newer houses probably aren't going to have this because they're going to be underground. But your older homes are going to have a service entrance, and there are certain requirements for the minimum height that they have to be over certain things. So over a roadway, it has to be a minimum of 18 foot. And that what that means is the lowest part, it'll start to sag a little bit. The lowest part has to be a minimum of 18-foot clearance from the roadway. Obviously, for trucks, things like that, if it was too low, a truck is going to hit it, snag it, and that would be really bad. For your driveway, it's got to be a 12-foot minimum drop. So, if it's 10 foot, 8 foot, you've got to get that raised because that's just not tall enough. I don't really like the way the order of this is, but we're actually going to go over here. If you have a walkway or a sidewalk, that is 10 foot as well. Or 10 foot, I'm sorry. Driveway is 12, walkway is 10. So then that brings us to if it goes across the pitch of a roof, which is what you're going to see in the following video, it's laying right on it, which is obviously wrong. That needs to be a 3-foot clearance. Here's where I was getting a little bit confused. If it entrance, this is the entrance to the house is on the roof, that's 18 inches, which is a foot and a half. Usually what you're going to do is have a little masthead here, and that needs to be a minimum of 18 inches from the roof there where that masthead comes in. But if it goes over a pitch of a roof, it needs to be 3 foot, which is what you're going to see in the video. The only other thing is you cannot go over a swimming pool at all. You cannot have any power lines over a swimming pool, obviously. I mean, it's crazy for obvious reasons. Some crazy teenager hit the diving board and then jump up and grab the power line. Can you imagine how bad that would be? Now, if it is 10 foot, you can have a power line if it's a minimum of 10 foot away from the swimming pool horizontally, but then, even then, it has to be 18 foot above. I just don't like power lines anywhere near a swimming pool. For obvious reasons, electricity and water do not meet. But I hope this has been helpful. I mean, the biggies are 18 roadway, 12 driveway, 10 walkway, 3 foot on a clearance to a roof. Oh, and if you have a flat roof, it needs to be 8 to 10 feet because sometimes you'll have that where it comes in there at the masthead. All right, so let's go to the video. This is Preston Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina. I want to show you a problem here. We've got these power lines on the back roof here that just don't have the required clearance going across this roof. You can see here, yeah, they're supposed to have 2 foot. You got one line, that may be a cable line laying on it, but you don't have a 2 foot clearance there at all. Gonna have to raise that.